Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. Today we will be taking on Halloween Town following our trip through Agrabah. So, let's get started. And as you can see, every time we go somewhere new, they don't remember that they've ever been there, which is kind of weird. The only one they really remembered was Traverse Town. So, you can definitely see that the organization members did take all of their memories and put them into these cards. Go ahead and have our first heartless battle here in Halloween Town. Let's see what we're up against. Looks like some shadows and some white knights. So pretty typical of Halloween Town here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, look at that. They do change the, I don't know, costumes of the Donald and Goofy cards, which is kind of cool, I guess. Trying to keep up with the immersiveness of the worlds. Wow. Okay, so those white knights do quite a bit of damage. Actually, surprised to see that. And here are the dumb flowers again. Not very happy to see those back. With their card-breaking havoc. Goodness gracious. This is quite the battle. I was not expecting this. But like last time, and I think the time before that, I did go back and do a little bit of leveling, retracking through Agrabah, and got quite a few levels in. So this isn't as difficult as maybe it would have been if I hadn't, but it's still a challenge if you've noticed. Actually, go ahead and use this guy. Try not to take these guys out. Thankfully. I really hate these flowers. I don't know why, they just bug the crap out of me. Finish this one up for fun. What? Okay. Donald, you're dumb. Whatever. Oh, that's a new one. I've never seen a bottomless darkness card. I'll be interested to see what that does. I'm sure it has something, it does something similar to the teeming darkness. I don't know if it's just me or if it was in the last game, but Sora's eyes are extremely blue in this particular level, and it's kind of off-putting. Another little scare for Donald there. And this looks like a sleight of some sort. So it needs 2 summon cards, and they might have to be different summons and an item. It looks like they could be the same one. I don't know if I'll ever actually use that. It looks like might be a little too complicated for my taste. But, you know, I might. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oh wow, right off the bat. Let's get started. As these start getting long-winded, I'll just go ahead and skip through them if they start getting really long. But right now, let's go ahead and see what happens. These don't look too bad. Oh my gosh, these flowers are a nightmare. Also, if you do the whole leveling thing that I do, another great thing to look for is enemy cards. All enemies do drop them, but they are pretty rare to get to drop. And the way you get them is the enemy that you kill last will have a chance of dropping its own enemy card. So like if I kill, like say this Shadow last in the fight, there's a chance I could get a Shadow enemy card, and so on and so on. So whatever this guy is, there's a chance that he could drop his enemy card, but we just got a Moogle Room card instead. So that's just a little heads up for you guys if you are trying to go ahead and do a 100% run, because you do need all of those enemy cards for that, unfortunately. So that's a lot of going back into old worlds and trying to get all those enemy cards. I have gotten lucky and gotten a few of them so far going back. I just recently got the yellow opera card. And I mean, they all do different things, obviously. Like we've noticed with the boss enemy cards that I've been getting. So for like the yellow opera, I think it increases lightning damage for spells and stuff. And actually, we didn't even have a lightning spell card just yet. So, oh, and look at that. Another different card there. I'm actually going to check to see what that does. Okay, so... Alright, so this is an Almighty Darkness, so a room where Heartless with strong cards appear. Not sure I'll ever be using that. And a Bottomless Darkness is Pitch Black room where many Heartless appear. Sounds kind of fun. I'll have to check that out, I'm sure. And I actually have gotten a few of these. I don't know what they do yet, but they're called Random Jokers, and it says fulfills any criteria except key cards, which are these ones right here. So I guess I might be using them, maybe not. And it looks like it's its own category of card. It's not quite blue, but it's not gray either, so that's interesting. And I think I'm just gonna skip through this, finish up this level, and I'll see you guys at the end. Alright, so here we are back, and we're gonna go through this first door right here. Hold on, I need to make sure there aren't any other ones. No, guess not. Alright. So honestly, I don't really think this is gonna be a big deal. This is just this one door. I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite strong initiative card. I just like it because it takes out quite a bit of the Heartless's damage, so you don't have to be fighting him for as long. And I think we're gonna go ahead and speed through this and once again, and I'll see you guys at the end of this room. Alright, so here we are finally at the end of that pretty long room. And this time I'm actually going to go ahead and use one of my Calm Bounty rooms. Wow, I have a lot of those. Probably get rid of some of those. Just to see if we do find one of those special sites that I have been mentioning and still have yet to find. And actually, this is probably a pretty good idea because it looks like we can hit all of these stones and they should all give us something. So that's kind of nice. And there's one of our plot rooms. I'll have to check and see which one, but definitely going to be something important behind that door. Check and make sure I get all of these first. Oh, and is that another door? Wow, 3 doors. This is a pretty important room, apparently. I'm kind of glad that I made it a Calm Bounty room now. Just so I don't have to fight my way through all of the Heartless that would be in this room if it wasn't. So let's see what's in this. Here, chest. There we go. Gifted Miracle. So reload cards and reset the counter while restoring HP to store and foes alike. That sounds odd. It sounds like we also restore the enemy's health. So I don't know if I'll ever be using that, but that's definitely one of those specific sites that I've been looking for throughout the game. And that is the very first one I've ever found. I have done some off-screen looking and still haven't found it. So I'm going to check and see. So this is not the room we're looking for, I don't think. I will check though. No. Okay, so we'll just have to keep on going and trying to figure out. I want to say that's the room we need, but yeah. So let's go this way. And just to make it easy on us, let's go ahead, open another Calm Bounty room, try and get rid of some of those map cards I have, and reduce the amount of Heartless fighting I'm doing. And if you notice that I'm not going for Moogle rooms, it's because I'm trying to get that Moogle Mogul, I think that's how you say that, Moogle Mogul achievement by collecting 10,000 Moogle points. So that's why I haven't opened any of those to go get more Moogle cards, because you have to have all 10,000 in like your inventory, I guess you'd call it, to get the achievement. So let's see what's in here this time. Wow, that was useless. Level 3 Pumpkinhead. And let me just see. I might have room for one card, maybe. Doesn't look like anything worth putting in there. So here's that Yellow Opera enemy card I was telling you about, and I do have a bandit one as well, and obviously my soldier in shadow. So those are the ones that do drop off a Heartless. They're pretty low drop rate, so it takes quite a bit of time to get them, but if you're going for that 100%, it's definitely necessary. So wow, that's kind of high. Let's go ahead and use one of these and then go through our first plot room for Halloween Town. And I love how he just automatically concludes that it's Sally that stole the potion. It's kind of funny to me. So I guess we're going to find her in that other room right there. So I'm gonna go up. Thankfully we already opened that room, so it won't be too hard to get to. And go ahead and go through our second plot room of Halloween Town. Bum bum bum. And of course it's Oogie Boogie coming in to ruin the day like always. And here's our key of truth for our final plot door for Halloween Town. And this is actually going pretty fast. I'm actually kind of surprised about how fast this world is going. But I guess that's due to the fact that... what was I going to say? Oh, I can't even remember. Oh, due to the fact that I used 2 calm bounty rooms in a row. So it looks like I've got 2 rooms I haven't opened yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and open both of those. Just so we've covered all our bases. I don't want to miss anything. I'll try and make it I'll make it a heartless room, but I'll cut that out for you guys once I get there. And then we'll go through that other one to get to our final plot door as well. Let's go ahead and use one of these. I'll show you guys what this looks like. I guess. I don't honestly even know what these look like. So this is new for me as well. Alrighty. This is kind of creepy. Oh, and you fight in the dark too. That's even better. Kind of cool actually. Makes it more fun. But anyway, I'll go ahead and fast forward through the rest of these fights. Wait. Let me just... Since I just leveled up, I'll see if we can't get a new slate. If not, I'll just skip through the level up process and see you guys at the end of this room. At the end of this door, and it looks like this is one of the ones you have to have those special rare drop cards Looks like it's pretty hard one to open too, with 2 9s and the special rare drop. So unfortunately, we won't be able to go through this one. So I'm just gonna skip this last shadow and just go ahead through, and we're gonna go to that other room and maybe see what that Lurking Darkness card does. Let's see. Ooh, or Heartless Attack Relentlessly. Should be interesting. Might as well use it. Let's see what happens in this one. See how it's different from the rest. Wow, okay. So, looks like they come right at you. Alright, so that's kind of fun. I guess the game just wants to make it a little more interesting by having them all come at you at once, so that it's just fight after fight after fight, which isn't too bad. As long as you have a couple healing cards, you should be alright. And then the one bad thing I will say about the Bottomless Darkness room is that since there are only shadows in that room, there is no opportunity to get your various enemy cards to drop, since it's only the shadows, unless you don't have your shadow card, in which case I guess that would be helpful. So it looks like the rest of this room is just Heartless, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed forward through this one again and see you guys before we go through the next plot door and face. So that was pretty much all she wrote for this one, so let's go ahead and take on our final plot room. So basically our boss fight for this one, and it might be smarter to have used Moment's Reprieve room right before this boss battle, but I just wasn't thinking about it at the time, so hopefully everything goes over well. A little glimpse into the True Memories potion thing. Kind of odd. And going back to simple. And like always, I do not remember what the heck those things are called, but they do stop the boss fight. Or him attacking at least, and allow you the opportunity to kind of get some hits in, just like the original boss fight in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, or Kingdom Hearts 1, I guess. I think the way you do that is just by hitting these, and they might have them in here sometimes. So there's another one right there. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I don't really want to have this boss fight last longer than I need to. So we're just going to plow through it as fast as we can. Have Jack help us a little bit as well. Wow, that was kind of useless. Thank you, Jack. Alright. So that's probably one of the good times to have one of those zero cards just ready to use. Was so I could break it really quick. If you've noticed throughout the rest of my playthroughs, they don't really come in handy very many other times, but since he leaves that card up there so long, it's one of those good times to use them. A nice time to have them as well. Unless he throws a zero card up there. It's a little odd. Haven't seen one of those yet. So there we go, we just broke this 7 really quick and found another one of those. Hopefully this will be our last time having to use it. See if we can't take them out in this one. And it looks like we can, so this will be all hero. And we get to enjoy our final cutscene for Halloween Town. And also get our Oogie Boogie card. And we'll see what that does later. Sora's such a good guy. He always stays to his word. We also have to realize that Oogie Boogie is made up of a bunch of bugs, so maybe it's those bugs' memories coming back and being afraid of getting stepped on or something, so it's something to keep in mind looking through this. So here we are in our Conqueror's Respite, about to leave Halloween Town, and I know at some point we will get a pretty good cutscene after we go out of one of these worlds. But like always, we will get a cutscene no matter what. But at some point there will be a really good one. I just don't know when. But until then, would have missed some Mooka points. Till such a time, we're just gonna go ahead and head out of here. Hit the save point. Might as well save really quick as well, just in case. All right. So here we go for our normal cutscenes.
Who could that have been before? In my memory. It wasn't Kairi, but another girl? Maybe. I think her name was...
Sora! Let's go! You wanna find Rico and the key, don't you?
Sure. Man, it was right on the tip of my tongue.
There's Donald being rude as always, but just gonna ignore that and go to this next cutscene.
I remember. There was another girl.
What? A girl? Where?
No. I mean on the islands where I used to live. Besides Kairi and Riku, there was one other girl I was friends with. The four of us played together all the time.
Sora? Seems to me that's the first time you've mentioned her.
Yeah. I guess I forgot all about her. I think she just suddenly went away when I was still really little.
What do you think makes you remember that now?
I'm not sure, but it's been coming back in pieces as we go through the castle.
Gorge, do you remember her name?
I don't remember. I feel kind of dumb. We said we weren't gonna forget our friends. Well, now, I can't even remember her name.
Sora!
Oh, you shouldn't be worrying none. If it's been coming back to you in pieces, you're sure to remember her name just like everything else.
Alright, so that's all for this video. Be sure to tune in next time when we go ahead and take on Monstro. But until then, that's all I have for you guys. So I'll see you next time and keep on gaming.